dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, in the place to be for a Paper Saber universe, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. We're talking about NXT, September 2nd, 2025, Vic Booker on commentary. I think we're building to No Mercy, if I remember right. Which is, going forward, main WWE PLEs will be on ESPN, but NXT PLEs will be on Peacock. So many places to stream. Raw's on Netflix, then you got NXT on CW, SmackDown, we have to have cable just so we can watch it on the USA, so we have Sling and whatnot for that, so... yeah, and now ESPN. So 4 places to consume WWE product. God, I miss the WWE network. Don't you? Don't you just miss it all in one area for $10 a month? It reminds me of when DC Comics was like, we draw the line at $2.99. I was like, oh, thank you. Now, the comic book's like $5. We started off with Jada, Miss Parker versus Lash Legend in this fight. These two are like not holding back on each other at all. So much so when Lash gets the win, Miss Parker ain't staying down. She goes right after Lash's ass. Is like, oh hell no, and throws it goes right through the barricade with her. I'm like, damn. So you could tell that this rivalry is far from over, and I say bring it on. Because I like me Miss Parker, and I love me some Lash Legend. I think these two are future champions at some point. But my girl Lola is up next, and I feel like she will make a great champion. We go right into Josh and Javon. You know, Josh telling Javon, like, you just need to do better, basically. This is a big old, like, Josh is like, blah, 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 and Javon's like, I'm bouncy, what do you want me to do? And then Josh is like, you know what, I'm gonna teach this kid a lesson, I'm gonna beat his ass. So what does he do? He beats his ass. He doesn't hold back, and he takes out Javon Evans. Then we go into so this makes me laugh. So the Speed concept was on X, and they stopped doing that show. Speed on X. Like, it was literally a 5-minute episode. I tuned into the first like 3 or 4, then I thought it was silly, and then there was a championship, and then they acknowledged, like, you are the Speed champion. I'm like, what? Okay, sure. And I believe there's another one. There's one, I don't know. But now it has bled over into being a part of NXT. We have the Women's Speed Championship Tournament, Zaya versus Candice LeRae. And the concept of this, if you don't know what Speed is it's a 5-minute timer on a match. So, and I think this is where Max Caster stole this from. But no, it's 5 minutes, and you have to beat the opponent in 5 minutes. And the point to that is less time, a lot of action in the span of 5 minutes. So, you know, like pacing the match a lot quicker. And the concept, I believe, was just to make sure people's attention was like, oh, wow, that's, it's over? Oh, give me more. But, I don't know. I was digging it at first, but then I was like, this is going to keep going on and on and on. And this is where we find places to be like, we can justify this. So Candice LeRae, she does win this match. So look at that. We give you a win. You're going to be a Speed champion. Not NXT champion, but the Speed champion. We got Trick Williams. He's talking all that trash. He's like, I am the best thing here. All your black and gold days, all that is poo-poo compared to me, because I'm Trick. And guess who comes out? DIY. We don't have anything else to do with them on the main roster, so here they are. And I like DIY. I think they're better enemies than they are a tag team. That's just my opinion. I think these two are better what do you call it? Solo, superstars, but that's all right. DIY is good for what it is. I was just trying to understand his beef here. Like, Trick starts talking smack on them, then it ends up in a big old fight, and Trick wants DIY. I'm like, is Trick gonna have a partner, or is it just gonna do 1-on-2? We shall see. But this ends up being a big old fight. Callie versus Jordan Grace. Who do you think is gonna win this? Come on. I saw this. I was like, oh, all right. Jordan Grace for the win. Yepers. Callie's part of Squash Gang. But my favorite part about this is Blake Monroe. Oh, she comes out feisty. And Jordan Grace is like, oh, this bitch. And they go and they start fighting. I think she busted Blake's nose or something like that because she was bleeding. But man, that was just like, these two are going to kill each other. And then here comes everybody pulling them apart like, no, don't fight. Ah. So we know we have another match down the road with these two. It's probably going to be at No Mercy. Mr. Chase. Andre Chase, where have you been, my guy? He goes against Josh Briggs. And yeah, Josh gets the win. What'd you expect from that? Come on, seriously, it's Josh Briggs. Like, we're building this man to something, and I'm sorry that Mr. Chase has to be the victim of Josh. We go into our main event. Ricky, Oba, Hank, and Tank versus Dark State. Ooh, that's a bar right there, son. And this was my match of the night. I mean, it brought all the craziness you can think of. I knew Ricky and Oba weren't going to work together because they start fighting each other. They leave Hank and Tank to Dark State. And like, this was just an awesome match, man. I love Oba family. I love all these guys. And, well, not really Dark State, but, this team. But I love the fact that Ricky and Oba's like, oh, hell no. And they start fighting each other. It's funny. Oba hit the Ricky pose, too. And Hank and Tank's left in there. And Darkseid said, you can't call nobody to save you. And he's just like, Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. Which he did. Joe Hendry came out to help Hank and Tank to get this win for the team over Dark State, and hopefully a future tag team championship match, which I think will happen at No Mercy. That's a lot to build to. So that was NXT, September 2nd, 2025. Vic Booker on commentary. Match of the night is Ricky, Oba, Hank, and Tank versus Dark State. Moment of the night. Oh my gosh. I gotta say, Blake Monroe coming out, showing how badass she is. She's like, I'm going to whoop that ass, Jordan Grace. I'm going to whoop that ass. So she came out swinging, and I am happy for it. So, but that's it. That's all. That is NXT. Tell me what you think of the show. Drop those comments below. It gets a solid 3 out of 5. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
Joe Hendry!
They said his name, Booker!
Good day!
They said his name!